Clive, we're live. We're live on the Archie Luxury channel. I'm doing another paid review. And today's topic is, hi Archie, hope your day is going well. Yeah, it's great. I prang the car for hard drive shit itself. I'm having a great day. Sent you 20 US. What do you think of this watch? Goodbye at this price. What should I offer? So he sent me a link. He sent me a link to a watch that was on it was on Chrono 24. And before we go into the price, what do you think? You show everyone your beautiful Sea Dweller. Show them, please. Talk about it.
Well, no, here's the funny part. I was just going through and it's just like, I haven't worn the Sea Dweller lately before it even started. So it's like, woo. So that's kind of, I was like, huh? Really? Got a little spooky there almost.
Very spooky, very spooky.
I got mine in, oh, God, I can't remember how long ago, like 8 months ago in Dallas. During the
you love it, don't you?
Yeah, actually, and here's what I like about mine. I mean, the point is, and a lot of guys I know start off with Submariners, but they always want to move on to something else, and half the time they want to go on to the Sea Dweller. But what I like about the Sea Dweller, and I don't know if it's showing up, is you'll notice the date window at 3 is almost the same size as the indices at 9. So it's got a date, but it's for a date without the Cyclops. Very, very clean look to it.
Yes, I see what you're saying. Very, very good point.
Solid in links. I think it's like an 06. I think it's like an 06, and nice heft to nice. I'm sorry, I didn't think about how that gesture would look on camera. But it's got a nice heft to it and nice weight to it.
Yes, yes, fantastic. So, Clive, tell me, what price did you pay for yours?
Well, box, no papers, $5,200.
Oh, that's cheap. This is US dollars we're talking.
Yep. Had it authenticated in AD, so no problems, no worries there. Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Now, I got to tell you the honest truth there, Clive. I want one of these, okay? I really want one. Okay?
Now, do you want the pre-ceramic? Do you want the ceramic, or do you want
pre-ceramic? I want the 16600.
Ah, you mean like this?
Yeah, yep. That's the one, Clive. I want it. I want it bad. Okay.
Now, okay. Now, what would you rather have, this or the Submariner no date pre-ceramic?
Oh, no question, Sea Dweller. That's a no-brainer. Okay. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer, Clive.
I don't know, that two-line. Okay, this or a two-line pre-ceramic.
No question. Sea Dweller, Sea Dweller, Sea Dweller. Actually, Clive, we were discussing Alzheimer's the other day. If you were to, yes, we're discussing Alzheimer's. If you were to leave me a watch out of your collection there, I would really like the Sea Dweller. I would really like the Sea Dweller, Clive. That's what I would like. Now, my friend has this is a paid review. He's asked me. I might actually just forward this to you. Do you want me to forward this link to you? Because I'm just got a little bit of a technical glitch here, I'm afraid. Otherwise, I would share it with the audience. But what he has actually said to me is, Clive, he's let me forward this to you, Clive.
Now, let me pose you a quick question.
I've sent the link to you now. This guy's in Australia. This one here is 7475 American. 7475. Now it is a box papers and it's a 2009. It's one of the Z serial numbers. I think they're going for a little bit of a premium. Do you think that's still too high? What do you think? 7475. Tell me your opinion. Be honest. You don't have to gild the lily. What do you think?
No, I think that's, well, of course, you're getting it used retail, so you're going to pay more for it. I think it's, and the question I actually had is, before I answer that question, is do you think all the buzz generated by the red sea dweller might be pulling the other ones up?
Very, very good question.
Because they weren't the most popular ones. In the Disney, even more so. They weren't, I mean, Submariners are always popular. This one is almost like its chunkier sister.
Yeah, they are a purist type of watch. I would agree with you there. I honestly would agree with you. They very much were a purist people who wanted those there. They really did love them. That's a very good question there. Look, I would have to say to you, I think there's a lot of collectible Rolex dive watches. They are anything Rolex diver is going to be collectible. Look, the red Sea Dweller. Look, I think it's time the Sea Dweller had its spot in the sun. It is a great watch. It's an amazing watch. I love it. I love it. I love it completely. I gotta say, I do like the new 43 mil. If someone gave me one, I would proudly wear it.
And flip
Clive. It. No, I'd probably keep it. I reckon the one you've got, I kind of like. I like the pre-ceramic because my collection is 90s and noughties. You know what I mean? That's the kind of the genre. So I would really love one. I would really, really love to have one. What do you think of the price? But $7,500 US. Is that a bit high for a Z serial number? What do you think? I'm just gonna jump. Well, did you get the link? Did you get the link I sent you, or you can't look at it?
I did. But the trouble is, it's just that sometimes my information might be outdated.
That's okay. Because, it doesn't matter.
Once you buy a watch, you quit. Generally, you quit looking for it unless you're just terribly, terribly insecure. But I would try. I mean, okay, you're gonna put me in full blast for this one. I would try Craigslist first, and have the guy meet you at an authorized dealer.
Ooh, Craigslist is it's a little bit on the. See, that doesn't really. This guy's from Australia. And,
no, he's not.
He is. He's from Western Australia. He's an Australian.
Oh, he's from there. Okay.
Yeah. See. Yeah. I mean, you can get a normal Sea Dweller. They're about $5.5 US to $6, depending on condition, right?
Right.
But this is the last of the last. It's a Z serial number. I don't know if it's worth such a big premium. Do you think it's worth a? Well, I suppose the thing is getting the
last one. But is there really that big of a difference between is that $2,000 worth more than my 06? No.
Well, anything, I kind of, it is a perfect one. You got to say that it is a perfect one. Yours is very, very good condition as well. There's no problems with your one there. I don't think $7.5 is terrible money, but again, these are very, very tight because the money on them is there's not huge. They're very, very tight. Very, 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 very tight margin on these pieces. So, did you see the one he had? That was a really minty one for $7.5. I don't think it's a problem. I don't think it's a problem at all there. It's not a bargain, but I don't think that these are really bargains. I think so. He asked me, "What do you think of this?"
Well, all I can say is you're in Tacoma. You're right by a large number of metropolitan areas. My mama took around.
Yep. We've got a Clive. I would say personally, I think the watch is superb. It's perfect. I think the watch, the Sea Dweller, that's an amazing watch. I love it. Goodbye. I think, look, $7.5 US for a Z serial number is I don't know if they're that much cheaper, but it's a Minter with box papers, everything. He's asking me what he should offer. I don't think he's going to be able to get much of a discount because he's in Australia and the guy's got to send it and ship it. It's just I don't think he's going to really want to. It's not really that much discounting on these things.
Well, no, he's and this dealer's in New York City. They're not going to discount squat.
Yes.
New Yorkers?
Yes.
No.
I know what you're saying.
It's a lovely watch, but shop around, see what else is out there. Find something. Find something local. Find someone in the next city. I mean, the next city or the county or whatever the hell you guys have in Australia over.
Yes. It's look,
maybe you could Kenny Nguyen.
Yeah, look, I tell you honestly, I got a friend who's actually trying to sell one, but he wanted he wanted actually more than that. I don't think that's a terrible price. I think it's quite fair.
I thought your friend was selling at Deep Sea. Or was
actually, no, my friend, I had a few. The Deep Sea sold. That's sold. Okay, that's sold. But I had another friend who had a Z serial number Sea Dweller, pre-ceramic. The last of the last, never worn.
Okay. Okay.
He look, the problem is the Aussie dollar is actually strengthening. We're actually, it's not so much of a peso anymore. We're actually almost. He wanted to try and get. I'll just tell you in US dollars because this is what my friend thinks it's. He wanted over 10. Okay, he wanted 10 US for it. No. That's what he paid, but he bought it from a dealer. He bought from a dealer. They are.
If he was really your friend, he would have listened to you, taken your advice, and got it used, and not paid much less. I know.
Actually, he bought it from a vintage dealer. No, he did buy that one used, but they were selling for a big premium. He likes really minty, beautiful pieces. Yeah,
look, I can understand that, but on the other hand, if you're going to get a minty, beautiful piece, are you going to leave it in the safe, or are you going to put it on and wear it? You might as.
I know.
If you're going to wear it, it's going to be like buying a brand new first car and coming back and seeing that first ding in the parking lot.
Speaking of dings, did you see my ding?
You mean your car?
Yes.
Yes, not earlier. Yes.
I pulled out too quick. And look what happened.
Well, it kind of runs in families. Never mind. I was going to say something from the comments.
Okay, it's okay. Hey, Clive, just asking me, what do I think of this watch? I think the watch is amazing. It's a beautiful watch. Superb.
I look around, see if you can do better. Look. I mean, ask yourself some tough questions. Are you going to wear it every day?
I think in Australia that price is reasonable. That price is reasonable in my country. As I said, I know someone who wants 10 US for one.
Okay.
But I got to tell you, in all honesty, pre-ceramic Sea Dweller 40 mil, whoa, that watch is hot. That is smoking. That is smoking.
But and again, my earlier question: do you think the Red Sea Dweller raised interest in that line again? Because up until then, I saw a few of these lying around Craigslist, just with nothing to do, unanswered and unloved.
Yes. So you're saying to me, he's saying 7.5 US. He reckons I say that's the money. You're saying he could shop around and get a little bit cheaper. And does he really want a mint perfect one? Because he's going to wear it anyhow. Save a bit and enjoy it. That's your advice. Is that right?
Exactly right. You don't want to buy a brand new car. You want to buy one that's 2 years old. That's already taken the maximum depreciation. Let someone else pay $3,000 for that first.
Has a bit of a few scratches here and there, which you can really negotiate.
No one's going to care.
No, Clive, I think that watch is beautiful. I've got to tell you, I want to ask you: do you think I should get a Sea Dweller? I need a diver.
Well,
If I got rid of the Breguet.
if you get rid of the Breguet, I still think no. I still think if you
I've got someone who offered me my money back on the IWC. Maybe I'll get out of
you get the money back on the IWC, and I'd say get a bluesy sub. Bluesy sub two-tone.
Ooh.
Yeah, yeah. Because it still has it's at 3/4 F off. 3/4 F off. And a lot more wearable, a lot more durable.
It's a very hard one.
You know you wanna. You know you wanna.
No, actually I'm more excited with the Sea Dweller.
Okay. Well, and it would be a better everyday watch. No question about it. And if you're living in Houston, absolutely you should have one of these.
Yeah.
And
Clive.
by the way, fellow Southwesterners, our hearts go out to you. Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Very, very good luck. And what should you wear in a natural disaster? Rolex. Because if you
no. If I was in Houston, I'd really want a brightly emergency.
Let me see.
I'm on the roof. Please.
Okay, Clive, thank you. It's been a pleasure to have you there. Great watch. That's why I got you involved in that one, because that's a watch you really love. You own it, and I love the watch too. But I wanted your feedback on it. Clive, let's just do one more video. Do you want to do one more?
Absolutely.
Now this is going to be on the Archie Luxury channel, guys. This is going to be I've been paid to do this video with you. Please have a discussion on the content of the thread with Clive. What are Clive's favorite classic rock bands?
Oh, okay, let's rock and roll.
So awesome. Let's go. That's on the Archie Luxury channel. I'm going to send you the link in a minute, and let's do it, Clive.